We studied our Ghana case in commercialization. We looked at two areas, one in the transition zone of Ghana, where we looked at two districts, Techiman district and Kintampo district, and the other in the southern coastal belt. We looked at the Akuapem South district. The Akuapem South district, they do a lot of pineapples for export. In the Techiman area, they do a lot of tomatoes for domestic consumption. We realized that most of the farmers sell some of their products, and looking at the continuum, we see that most of them can be classified as commercialized at their own level, even though we admit that a lot of them also are still in the subsistence zone. They have not moved to commercialization. And we realize that there are some drivers of commercialization. One of them is if they're able to have access to credit, or if there are people who have some other source rather than sources of income in agriculture. So they are able to invest in agriculture, particularly among the tomato farmers. If they have some other source, it helps them to commercialize and get more income as a result. In the case of pineapple farmers, one belonging to one of the project schemes in the area, which then facilitates their getting access to credit, is also a way of helping them in their commercialization processes. And so access to credit is one, and also when they are able to make savings among particularly the tomato farmers, then they can invest in their agriculture. I believe that Africans should realize that it is not only large-scale farms that are commercial. Small-scale farms can also be commercialized. So we should try and improve our small-scale farmers and how they produce the various commodities. One key issue is to increase productivity among small-scale farmers. And this could be achieved if we can help them to have access to credit, which will help them to buy the inputs they need and also develop the markets. In fact, the approach to agriculture in Africa, particularly with these small-scale farmers, is to work hard to develop the value chains in which they work. For instance, somebody is doing maize. Who are the other actors after the person has produced through the marketing chain to the consumer? Who are the actors? How can we help them to improve the relationships and linkages so farmers can benefit more? The way forward must be to develop the chains and help the actors along the chain to get the best out of their efforts.